Antonio, wanted to take you back to the play right before the fumble at the goal line. It looked like from up top, it looked like it was a play that could have been a touchdown. But was there any consideration to challenging it at that point? I know you guys went hurry up on the next play.
Yeah, we went hurry up. I asked if he was in or not. He said it's close. Inside zone run play. Not expecting a fumble to happen the next one, so that's kind of how that played out.
Coach, seemed like you came out of the gate really well executed first drive. What happened? Because it just seemed like the rhythm just kind of stopped after that first drive.
Yeah, it sounds like the Denver Broncos, exact same thing, right? Came out aggressively on offense, went down here, went through our play script, 10-play drive, touchdown, after we gave up a field goal. And then, we had some 3 and outs there. Obviously, when you have negative plays on P and 10, again, get back in those second and long, second and 9s, and then you put yourself behind a ball on third down. And we didn't convert early not early, but in that late first quarter and second quarter.
What do you feel needs to happen, whether it's from the coaching staff, leaders on this team, to make sure that this thing gets stymied right here rather than sliding and continuing to slide in the opposite direction?
As far as losing? Yeah, it starts with discipline, right? So we have 4 penalties, but they were at critical moments. The turnover thing is embarrassing. We don't respect the ball enough, so we don't even deserve a chance to put ourselves in position to win. Details, obviously adjustments as the game goes on. We talked about the first drive, hell of a job there. Then, what does that lead up to? And I think defensively, I thought really good job in the first half tackling. As the game went on, you saw it be a little bit more leaky. So again, it's work, man. We just gotta go back and get to work. It's very cliche, but it's true.
I know you guys had a lot of injuries on offense, but would you like to see a more aggressive approach on offense? It seemed like it was pretty conservative out there as far as the play calling.
Yeah, there were some calls, some shots down the field. Obviously, we didn't take them. And, the quarterback early on, I thought was doing a good job getting the ball in his hands, especially early because that's what you want to get completions. You saw that in the first drive. And, when you got shots down the field, a lot of things got to play into it. You want to get the look, and then sometimes you just got to let it rip.
Antonio, going back to piggybacking off Vinny's question, this is a team that continues to make the mental mistakes, the bad mistakes. Is this a good team that's making bad mistakes, or, with all due respect, is it a good team right now?
Our record is what it shows us, right? We're 2-4. It's not good enough. We're not coaching well enough. We're not playing well enough, and we're not detailed well enough. And more importantly, I'm gonna keep going back to it. When you turn the ball over, you don't give yourself a chance. Again, -3 plus a blocked play.
Was it a plan to get Delabe a carry this week? Is that kind of a plan going in, or what happened with
It's a
him?
plan to get him in.
Team was a sports fans, right? We know that the Raiders are coming into this game banged up. We know about the trade talks with Devontae maybe being a distraction. And we just want to know, overall, what do you rate the effort from the team minus the mistakes and penalties?
Yeah, I thought the effort was fine. I thought guys tried to the very end.
Other than not letting her rip, do you have any comment on how Aiden played? Can you tell yet, or do you have to watch it?
I have to watch it. I thought early on they looked really crisp what we wanted. Again, I thought y'all did a good job of getting the ball out, getting completions, moving the chains, and then there's a stalemate there, and it started. We wasn't running the ball very effectively either, so that doesn't help.
Going back to the aggressiveness on that first drive out of halftime, you guys had a 1st and 20 and then a 2nd and 18, and they're both runs right there. And then I think the block punt followed. Would you like to see a little bit more aggressiveness in those types of situations?
I like to see positive plays. Right now, we don't have enough over on the grass, and that's all of us included.
We've discussed the home crowd before about the disparity of the fans. Is it harder to come back from behind in one of those kind of games, like the defense calls from the crowd?
No, we got noise at every practice, so that didn't bother us. We appreciate all Raider Nation showing up.
AP, one first half touch for Alexander Madison after 7 and a score on that first drive. Obviously, you being a former player, I'm just wondering how you felt like that contributed to his emotions, obviously throughout the game, and obviously the offense becoming stagnant.
Yeah, I'm not really sure about what you mean by the emotions. I didn't see that, and I had to watch and talk to him. But I thought obviously on the first drive he showed up big, and throughout the game as well. But the key was to spread the ball around. Maybe a lot of guys touched it. He had a hot hand early, and then again that just follows up to what we were able to do on that second, third, fourth possession where we just didn't do well enough on P and 10, and then blocking up front. We're not winning the line of scrimmage there. Some of their players made plays, and that's going to probably lead to what your question that you're asking.
You mentioned the focus on tackling last week in practice. Are you happy with the first half? What happened in the second half, you think? Just kind of...
I thought the first half was really good, to answer your question. I thought it was game tackling. I saw a lot of Raiders around the ball. I didn't think there was a lot of, yak there early on. Again, obviously a big physical team on the other side, but then I think as the game went on, too much, not driving your feet, sitting there reaching for the ball, that big running back, even that tight end when he called the check down, you just got to get them big suckers down the ground ASAP.
All right, thanks guys. Thanks.
Okay.